Good evening to you one and all. This is Marissa, because Shadow's not here yet.
I'm here.
Welcome back to more Marissa Effect. Sorry for the weird, moment of silence in the middle of that intro.
Yeah, that was on me. I may have spilled a little bit of water directly into the keyboard, and that caused everything to break simultaneously.
I had the chat open, and then it just started typing. It just started typing stuff. In fact, I can show you what it typed.
No, you can't. Oh, yeah, you can hit chat. Sure,
I
go
can
for it.
hit paste. You want me to post this?
Yeah, you do.
All right, this is what happened when Shadow spilled water on his keyboard.
There you go for your viewing pleasure.
And so obviously YouTube will not function correctly if the keyboard is malfunctioning.
Right.
So that's why there's a weird pause.
But that's okay because we don't really need a keyboard for playing Mass Effect tonight.
Exactly. I'm a degenerate and I use a controller.
Yeah, she is a degenerate. It's true. What?
That wasn't the part I expected you to agree with, but okay.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah. I was just trying to roll off here.
Yeah. Yes, and.
Yes, and.
All right, let's get started. I should start the game first.
Yes, you should.
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps. And then actually get this thing going. You would
Hello.
sub, but have no money. That's okay.
It's okay. It's a free show.
It is a free show. The
I
best
clicked
way you
right,
can
okay.
support is to keep coming back to watch. And then, why do you keep moving towards you?
So that I don't have to lean forward and turn into this osteoporotic, whatever.
What are you talking about? Are you accusing me of something? But yeah.
I like my neck. I would like to keep it, please.
I would love to keep my neck too, but there's only so much I can do about that, my dear. Especially when we're trying to share a microphone.
So you're tall.
Here, right here. How about that? Right between us. Is that fair? God, that's loud.
There, that's great. Shadow's mad at me.
I'm mad at you.
That's the energy I'm coming into the stream with.
I'm gonna be more mad at you if you hit start and not resume.
What was that?
What?
Tell him about the update that just came out. It was so upsetting to hear about.
Yeah, so in the the new patch for Mass Effect has decided to make the Mass Effect relay launches quieter.
That wasn't all, though.
Oh, also, she's not gonna be able to send her endless wealth to Mass Effect 2. There is now a limit to how much money she gets to bring with her. Turns out you can't take it with you, guys.
Unbelievable.
You cannot take it with you.
Unbelievable.
Am I able to stream early at 6? No, sorry.
Has the camera always been this fast?
I guess.
Whee! Okay, that feels
Keyboard's
wrong.
not plugged in, so there's nothing else that could possibly be getting in the way of it, right?
Let's do this stuff first.
Sure.
Yes,
He's me right around.
It feels
right
quite
around me.
different. I don't know. Maybe I'm just. I played 12 hours of Xenoblade 2.
Where the camera's like
So maybe I'm just
like
used
moving
to that
a
now.
sack of bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I have to stream at the time that I do because I work during the day and then I record in the afternoon.
What a loser.
And then I eat in the evening and then all of a sudden it's
Eating?
stream time. Eating, I know. It's weird. It's this necessity to consume. Yeah, if I didn't have all those nasty jobs in my way, absolutely, I'd stream all the time.
So, sorry to be a downer,
Uh-huh.
but the plan for today is to not do any story.
It's true. Well, okay, but there's just some
We'll do
interesting
side
stories
stories.
that'll be there. It doesn't mean
But
that's
if you're
the-
here for the main plot of Mass Effect, this is not going to be the day for you.
Yeah.
But if you're here for just some fun, cool, chill times, then today's a good day. Also, if you like tanks, I'm sure there'll be a lot of this.
There'll be a lot of driving around. Also, I'm just a tall tree. Congratulations on coming out to your parents as trans.
Wow.
I know it's not, they can't be an easy conversation, but I'm proud of you for being able to express yourself and be able to show yourself to the people you trust, to reveal yourself to be who you really are. And for
What
that
was that?
is a great thing indeed. I don't know what you're rolling back towards. What are you looking for?
I targeted it and then nothing.
Is right there.
Heading to position.
Oh yeah, Tali's here.
The ancient Debris.
Stop it.
What?
Debris.
Debris.
Terrain insignia uncovered.
And there you go.
I can't get any more money. What was that noise?
I'm gonna go check on Bento.
Oh, Bento's barking.
He's barking. Why?
Oh no.
I'll be back.
He hears noises. Noises are so scary. Look what I found. It's a skull. This massive skull is scored by deflective mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your hard suit computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. Onward. Oops. To the debris. Anywho, he was just barking at nothing.
He's looking out the window and he's like, "The world outside exists, therefore I must make my presence known."
I am Bento! Hear my roar!
Arr. Yeah, also, it should be mentioned once again, especially if speaking on friends coming out as trans and things like that, I do encourage everyone to use the old pronoun extension.
Yeah.
So that we may know everyone's preferred pronouns. So that way, we have an easier way of making sure everybody feels that they're being properly expressed.
It's not preferred pronouns, it's just pronouns.
That's fair.
Next.
Let's say, oh, Marissa, favorite shadow eye joke. I have not had the mental capacity to come up with more shadow eye jokes as of late.
Ooh. I ran over that probe.
Yes, you did.
The Sharingan is a classic. The
Sharingan's very good.
The LASIK that missed, I think, is funny.
That one was pretty solid.
We'll have to think of more.
I did like my
That's what we
tweet-
can do today.
I did like my tweet of took the tiniest peek at a running garbage disposal.
See, I don't like the ones that have, like, terribly vivid imagery.
Marissa, you can't look at what Starlight wrote. You can't. You're not allowed to.
Why? What does it say?
It's a secret. You can't see it.
Everyone Spanish. No.
No, you're not supposed to see it. Have I tweeted today? I have not tweeted today. Hold on, let me fix that.
Jeez, I gotta get up this big hill.
Big hill, just go sideways when in doubt.
Ugh.
But yeah, please, if you use that pronoun extension, you don't even have to install it or anything. You just gotta log in with your Twitch account and then pick your pronouns, and then that way it'll actually show up on my chat, so that way I know what to refer to you by.
Yeah.
It's pretty handy for me, and it's also, provides a more inclusive and welcoming space for all of you.
Also, anyone else who has the extension can see them too.
Yes.
So if you want to see, get the extension. Oh God, we're rolling.
And it's no other personal information. It doesn't even collect, like gender, quote unquote. It literally is just the pronouns. So there.
Whee!
It's not collecting your name. It's not getting any of that info.
It's literally just displaying whatever you put in there.
Yeah. I was gonna make a tweet. That's what I was gonna do.
Yes, sir.
Let's see.
Oh, there's bad guys over. I guess it's a Geth outpost. That makes sense. Why is it in such a rocky area?
So that it would be harder for people to get to?
No!
How dare they
But that
make
makes it harder to get to. It's not fair.
Mm-hmm. Kicking my
Stop kicking
slot
your
machine.
dimes.
Yeah, keep kicking my dimes.
I'm getting shot at.
There's some rocks there.
I'm trying to get the rocks.
Missed the last stream of Mass Effect. So we finished
You lead,
Vermeer.
I'll follow.
We did all of Vermeer, right?
Yeah, we
So that was
did.
actually a very big stream. So, as a little bit of background of what happened previously, we went to a new planet called Vermeer, where a bunch of Solarians had told us that they last saw Saren doing shady stuff. So we went there. We did have ourselves kind of a whole business of what's the word I'm looking for? We met up with the Solarians. We found out that Saren was trying to create a Krogan army cured of the genophage, which is a disease that the Krogan suffer from that causes pretty much stillbirth in all but 1 in 1,000 births of the Krogan, which is pretty bad. Your Krogan pal Rex said, "Hey, I like the idea of not all Krogan kids dying. Maybe we could work with him on that." And we're like, "Nah, Saren's evil." He's like, "Yeah," and we're like, "Nah," and he's like, "Okay."
I mean, I tried to be a little more tactful in that.
Yeah.
I had a lot of Paragon points.
But if they want to know how tactful it was, they can just go watch the VOD.
I guess.
After that, we chased down Saren. We got into his private office and found out that the ship that he's been flying around in, called Sovereign, is not actually a ship, but instead a Reaper, an ancient machine whose it seems total purpose is to come to the Milky Way galaxy once every 50,000 years and kill everything in sight. So that's fun. That's cool. We then met up with Saren, and Saren did some stuff that forced us to choose, long story short, between Caden Alenko and Ashley Williams, who gets to live, who gets to die. Marissa chose Ash Williams to be sacrificed to the Mass Effect gods.
Yes, I did.
And now Caden Alenko is the sole survivor. Saren got away. We shut down his like big.
Oh no! I got stuck on the outpost. I got stuck on the outpost.
You could jump, There you go. He's the sole survivor of the two. We also saved the Solarians. That's true.
We did.
You do now have it, Wisteria. Yep, I see she/her. Perfect.
Oh!
Goodness.
Ow!
Upon returning to our ship, we were instructed that we needed to go immediately back to the Citadel, where we reported our information about this new Reaper Sovereign. And the Citadel was like, "Okay, yeah, you're weird. That's weird. Saren's bad, but now we're gonna lock you up and prevent you from going anywhere. And actually, now the Normandy is no longer yours." And we're like,
One down,
"Okay."
3 to go.
And then we
What?
stole the Normandy.
I did it. 3 to go.
Captain Anderson was like, "Man, it sucks that the Normandy is not yours anymore." And we're like, "Yeah, it is." He's like, what if we just took it?" It was like, "That's treason." He's
Okay.
like, "Yeah, all right." And he punched Counselor Udina and then let us steal the ship. So we're flying around in a stolen spaceship.
We can't go back to the Citadel.
We actually cannot go back to the Citadel. The game will not allow us.
I think I'm done here.
And now you're caught up on Mass Effect, The Adventures of Beyonce Step on Me Shepherd.
Now we're just here to do all our side quests.
All the side
before
quests.
We go off to the last area of the game.
Mm-hmm. Now my guess is it's probably not going to take us the whole thing.
You don't think so?
I think we'll actually probably start.
I think I just got the last writing of
Hey.
I don't remember her name.
Major Dillanaga.
Yes. I kept wanting to
enough.
say Benezia, but she's dead.
She could have still written a bunch of stuff and then we collected it later, right?
I picked the wrong planet. It's this one. Land. Wait, let's learn. Ooh.
Casbin is a classic pre-garden terrestrial world with conditions similar to those on Earth millions of years ago.
It's
Its
a
hot, humid
dinosaur
atmosphere
world.
is mainly composed of nitrogen, carbon, and dioxide. An increasing amount of surface is covered by simple lichen and algae. Should no unexpected calamity occur, these tiny plants will change the atmosphere to an Earth-like nitrogen oxygen mix over the next few millennia. Great!
That's pleasant.
Oh. Landing is prohibited by law, and any disturbance of the fragile young ecosystem will result in harsh fines and imprisonment.
Oh.
Well,
Let's go.
We're already criminals, so it's fine.
Really freaking hot there.
99 degrees Celsius.
Is that what it was like before we had an atmosphere?
We're one Celsius degree away from boiling water.
Let's bring Caden. It's a boys' day.
It's a boys' day. Well, I would still recommend bringing Tali,
Oh.
just because Tali likes dealing with the Geth, and I think she's looking for stuff from the Geth. If that makes sense.
Sure. Well, I don't care about it.
Did I get the Articuno? I did yesterday. Yeah, it took an
It took
hour,
forever.
but we eventually got it.
Landing is prohibited.
Oops. Well, I mean,
What about my tank?
technically you're secretly a Spectre, so you're a bum.
Ugh. Ecosystem? What's that? What's that? What's that? Oh no.
What the heck are you doing? What are you referencing?
Nothing. I'm just wreaking havoc.
What's that? What's that? What's that? I just thought that was a particular something.
No, it's just me.
Oh.
Aw, that's cute. Oh my gosh, look at these giant mountains. This is actually my least favorite kind of planet. It's like such a pain to traverse.
Oh, sure.
Hate it.
Sorry, I'm doing it. I'm finally doing the go live tweet a half an hour into the stream.
Okay. It's fine.
What's 99 degrees Celsius Fahrenheit? A lot.
Really, really hot. It's like 215 degrees or so. The game knows that you can just do this.
Yep,
They have to,
they do.
or else they wouldn't put places like this here.
Right?
Oh, we're up. Oh my god. I know
I'm
it's
very
hot.
hot
It's
right now,
quite
yeah.
hot in here.
Now you know I was melting earlier. 210 degrees Fahrenheit. That's
No.
That's a lot.
Oh. Oh well. I'll just go get the debris first, I guess.
You find it funny how schools don't teach us taxes at a younger age, but teach us about ordering words in alphabetical order. I mean, English English ability is still pretty important, I dare say. And
those are kind of weird things to compare.
We also alphabeticize a lot of things in our world. I don't think it's that weird to know alphabet. Also, you don't learn your alphabet at the same time that you should learn taxes.
That's why it feels weird to compare, because don't you learn how to alphabetize things in like early
Yeah.
elementary school?
Also, complicated taxes are at an intentional institution in order for you to convince people to pay for tax assistance. It's true.
Down with the man.
Down with TurboTax.
Don't you use TurboTax?
I use TurboTax every year, but down with TurboTax. I'm not kidding. They lobby Congress to not make taxes more simple.
Yeah, I believe it.
It sucks.
Oh my god! Get me to that stupid anomaly,
Go.
please!
Watch Mike.
Who's been
The
here?
only reason I'd be mad about that, Wisteria, is the fact that you're telling me as opposed to just going and doing. I'd rather you just go and do as opposed to say. Does that make sense? She's also playing Mass Effect, I'm sure.
She's playing like the end of the third
She's
game.
finishing Mass Effect 3, I'm sure.
I got a captain ID. Let's leave.
How often do you use complicated math equations in daily life? Not extraordinarily, but I think it's still very important to know, right?
I use math.
I use math. Like when I'm trying to calculate, for example, how much I should charge for, each video I'm in for AppMouse stuff, I need to know some pretty decent math equations. Meanwhile,
Math!
math! Math! Math, 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 math.
FNAF, 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 FNAF.
Welcome, Raiders! How you doing on this fine Monday evening? Good evening and welcome. My name is Shadow Temple. This is Marissa, my dear sweet
Hello.
fiance.
This ain't gonna
She
work.
is playing Mass Effect for the very first time. That's right, we are playing Marissa Effect. And yeah, she's having a great time so far. We are in the final stages of this Mass Effect 1 run, where she is going around and finishing up her side quests before eventually making her way to the planet of Ilos. You started to play Mass Effect 3 today. Oh,
Wow.
yeah. All right. Yeah, we're taking it pretty slow, but that's okay. I'm glad. I hope you've been enjoying it so far. What do you, is that what you're doing tonight then? Yeah. How is it your first time through the series, or have you played it before? What's up with that?
What's up with that?
What up with that?
All
In
right,
any
I
case,
think
welcome
it's gonna be
Raiders once
better
again.
To to go around this way.
Those unaware, I stream here every night on Twitch, 9 p.m. Eastern to midnight Eastern. Half the time, right now it's split between this playthrough of Mass Effect as well as Pokemon Soul Silver right now. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays is Soul Silver. Mass Effect is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We'll probably be finishing our playthrough of Mass Effect on Wednesday. And then on Friday, we're actually going to get into Chicory. Chicory.
Welcome to this stream. Thank you for not spoiling me. I'm a Mass Effect baby.
Yeah. And Mass Effect is one of my favorites too, absolutely. And so I've already streamed it about 3 times on my channel at some given point or another. Maybe twice. The entire trilogy. And I was like, oh, his Legendary Edition's coming out. I can't play this again. I can't in good faith play or stream the trilogy a 3rd time on this channel.
You know who can?
Someone who hasn't done it before in the form of Marissa.
I got him.
You nailed him. Good shot.
Thank you.
And I thought it'd be really fun because, you know, all first experiences for Marissa here, and I think that's pretty cool.
I got jammed, but I was looking for something over here.
Oh, no. Well, probably wherever you took the shot on, right?
No. I was looking
you mean
for
higher
something.
up?
Oh, never mind. I guess I was just looking for that.
Based on the altitude, yeah, I think so.
All right, let's go get him.
Get him.
Hello. Please snipe at me.
Yeah, Friday, like I said, no, so, a little bit of review. I am going to be playing Chicory on Friday. I know side quest is going to be happening on Friday. I'm playing Chicory anyway. It's a new game, and I'm very excited about it.
Oh, God, I'm getting shot at quite a lot.
Yeah, what do you get up to on your channel, by the way, Arisheen? What can people expect? Just to give a little shameless plug, or a shameless plug opportunity for you here. Yeah, I'm actually not going to be doing a segment on Saturday for side quest. The person did get back to them, so they're back in, and I am out. However, I will possibly be getting a smaller segment on Monday evening around my usual stream time, which I still might use as an opportunity to play the 2nd stream of Chicory. We'll see. I'm trying to decide exactly where to go with that, but yeah.
We did it.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
You can shoot the dropship. They are also shooting you on the ground.
Oh! Ah!
Yeah, as I was talking about it, Zeldathon's side quest, by the way, is something that's coming up here very soon. It is a 6-day charity marathon. We're going to be trying to raise as much money as we can for Direct Relief. Those of you unaware, Direct Relief is a fantastic organization that, at very, very, very low overhead cost, provides relief. And it sounds kind of silly, but directly to the people who need it. They're the ones that are on, like, boots on the ground, going to places, dropping off supplies to the folks who are in desperate need of it. Your donations during that time will be fantastic, and we'll be doing a wide variety of stuff. You can check out more information about it at Zeldathon.net.
I'm sorry, I've never been more focused.
It's okay.
I'm
That's why
so
I'm talking.
focusing.
I'm talking while you're focusing. That's what I'm trying to do for you, my dear.
2 outposts done.
No,
We're
no,
halfway
no,
there.
no, no!
You did it. It's good.
No, I wanted to shoot the. I wanted to get him.
It's fine. It's dead enough.
Dead enough. Okay.
You might. Yeah. By the way, I did say I was gonna put up the Zeldathon overlay today, and I actually did. But you know what's on there right now?
What?
Since MC was or is streaming this evening, it's on the charity bar. It explicitly says MC he him on the bottom.
Oh, so.
And there was no way of having that bar and not having having the charity like amounts and things pop up and not have his name on my stream the entire time.
Oopsies.
And I felt like I could either just become MC for the evening, or I could just let him do his own thing and then maybe try to squeak it in later in the week when nobody else is streaming.
That's fine.
We'll do our work, folks. We'll do our duty.
I can't get up there. It's too high.
Want to help if your house gets hit by a tornado today? Oh no, nasty stuff going on.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. But yeah, during recordings today, I was setting it up and I was like, oh no.
That's not me.
MC, you can't just put your name on these things.
Yes, he can. He
owns Zeldathon, I get
the
it.
man. I'm the man.
I guess maybe more accurately, we should just not have that set up on. The other thing is I can't change it. I don't have access to the bar info.
Well, you do, I think, but doing so would also change it on his side.
No, he's apparently he's stopped streaming. But no, the pre-marathon overlay thing, I cannot change that on it. I only have access to the donations, at least with the level of access that I have. So I'll just maybe talk to him another day and see if I can get it going.
You won't bring me down. That's gotta be Beyonce's theme song.
From the Killers?
Yep.
She's the man?
Yep.
Who's the man?
Gold!
I'm the man, who's the man with the plan?
Actually, no, I changed my mind. That's Cadence theme song.
That's Cadence theme song. He's got kind of a Las Vegas-y kind of hairstyle to him, I get it.
Everyone has to have their own theme song, though, so we'll keep thinking about those.
Can't I just cover with another layer? So the problem with that is that's actually where the donations show up as well. So when a donation comes in, the name fades, and then it brings up the donation, and then that fades, and then the name comes back up. I'm sorry, but I can't win. I thought this through.
Ah! What's wrong? Why are you shooting? I didn't press buttons.
Are you sure?
No. The Mako got upset.
Mako's like, I must feed. Sorry, I sneezed. That is not good, Dark Rain. Worst
No.
case scenario on this far.
I hope that's
What a
not
way
the
of
case.
thinking. We can probably check.
I got gas in the tank.
For a second.
I got money in the bank. What?
Pause for a sec. They want me to check.
Take mouse.
Can't because the team looks on it. I don't want to spill further. Let's see. Where is the link? I think I should remove the link. Hold on. I have to go down to Southside, Maine. Nope.
It's still there.
It's still there. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, guys. No.
Choices.
Like, I could read the donations, but I wouldn't be able to display them on stream. That's the problem.
Who's the man? I'm the man. I'm the man.
By the way,
with the plan.
secret advanced look at our overlay.
Oh,
Or
it's so beautiful.
Marissa's overlay, I should say. It is pretty. I like the light coming off from the sun.
Yeah,
It's quite pretty. It's a cool skybox.
I'm getting shot at. Stop that, please.
No.
God, imagine watching this tank come at you.
I'm not gonna deal with it right now, Leolite. I'm just gonna focus on the game for right now.
Hello.
I will communicate with him after the stream.
Yes,
But
indeedy.
I had no idea how long he was gonna stream for, so I wasn't able to. I wasn't gonna work through it.
Who's next?
Anybody else? I think
Yes.
there's one more.
Ow.
It's a
You.
turret.
Goodbye.
Uh-oh.
I'm stuck again.
Why do you keep doing this to yourself?
You just got a little baby float. Okay.
That's not so good, Dark Rain.
What's this?
I'm cheering you on.
Discovery! The Geth Array is transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using the Alliance's own FTL communication buoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed nor the content of the signal. Turn it off. Haha.
All right. Yeah, if nobody's streaming on Tuesday, I'll definitely have it up during Pokemon Soul Silver.
No, that's where I am. Okay.
What? No, hold on. Go back.
Well,
Like, go back to your map. Whoop. You're up there.
yeah, that's what
You
I
mark
said.
you unmarked the one on the south side. Didn't
I
you?
know, but I want to go here first anyway.
Okay, just double check it.
I know what I'm doing. sometimes.
Yeah, having the names on the overlay makes perfect sense for the actual marathon, but I think I will lodge a comment for future pre-marathon fundraising to try to keep it off, just so multiple streamers could stream conceivably at the same time.
I'd like to speak to your manager. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe I'll ask the Knight and see if they could just keep names off of it for that round.
I'm on my way.
Who's the manager of Zeldathon?
It's MC.
It's MC. Also Clinkit. Clinkit's pretty heavily involved in there. Spider Tank. Spider Tank does whatever a Spider Tank does.
I had to climb this again. It's okay. As long as they give me little hillies, then we're okay.
Also true, yeah. If there's there's actually like a little extra segment you could add to the link that would like option in or out certain elements.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad deal.
That seems good.
And that is to say, I'm not blaming anyone at Zeldathon. Like,
No.
this is a very unique issue, because there are, you know, nowadays it's a little bit more common, but it's pretty uncommon most of the time for multiple Zeldathon streamers to stream at the same time prior to Zeldathon. I just have the unique condition that I stream every day.
Why are there so many things on this planet?
It's almost as if it's rocky.
No, there's just like other things up here.
Oh, well,
Like this.
nice stuff.
Oh, this is where I was.
You drove back.
I saw the X and I was like, well, I haven't touched it yet. All right, that's fine.
I could conceivably read donation comments, but someone would have to tell me they donated first.
We would not see it.
We would not see it, we would not hear it. We would simply have it exist. Here we go.
All right. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I get to do a little balance beam.
Yeah. How's my eye doing? It's doing fine. Today actually was a little bit more annoying than yesterday was. I think my skin is now like, okay, so this is how it's gonna be, huh? Like the skin around the actual stitches is starting to kind of get a little bit more taut, and I can feel it.
That's not pleasant.
It's not pleasant imagery, and it's also not pleasant to experience. I mostly recommend not getting yourself into situations where you require stitches, guys.
That's good advice.
Yeah. What happened? Yeah, this whole business right here, right? It is drawing out. Yeah, that's the thing. Itchy means it's usually in the process of healing. It's not healed by any means. I gotta keep these bad boys for another week.
Hello?
Have you already been here?
I've already been
You've
here.
already been here, I think. Yeah.
No!
Unless
Okay.
you need to check in the ravine.
No.
Okay, there you're good.
I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, no, I was helping out my parents get things set for the sale of their house in the next, couple of weeks and months. And we were messing around in their storage unit. They have like a separate storage space that we've been dumping stuff out of. And one of the items in that storage space was like a very large no.
Oh no.
No domestic abuse. No, so they had like these large like chicken wire fence posts, which are like these large green metal posts with like sharp spokes on them that are supposed to catch the fencing as you like wrap it through it. One of the several came down and sliced me right across the eye. It was a decent bit of blood. It was not fun. And I required 7 stitches for my trouble. A carbonaceous asteroid. Finally,
Oh, I got
can have
a
something.
medallion.
I can have something other than Lacroix.
Look at all this carbon we got.
Mm-hmm. But yes, as I've been telling people, number one, I was really scared because I saw a bunch of blood around, and then I realized shortly thereafter that I had I could see a bunch of blood around, and I was like, cool. Well, that's good at least. What's up?
It wouldn't let me go back.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the eye's doing great. And I actually, fun fact, got a tetanus shot 2 weeks ago. So just set it up properly in time for this.
All on purpose.
And they said, nah, you're good. Get your tetanus shots, folks. Good old Tdap.
T-dap. I see what you're doing.
No, you keep bumping it, and it turns more towards you. It's angling more towards you. So I'm trying to fix it to where it was, is what I'm doing.
It's Snowland.
Yes, once every 10 years. I was at year 12 since I'd last gotten one, so I just
Don't do
got
that.
it. What?
Don't be like Shadow.
I mean, it wasn't that much of a lapse, but it was still pretty good. It's still important. Your dad's allergic to the tetanus shot? Yikes. Yeah, I mean, it happens.
These are the plants I like. Big, nice and flat.
Uh,
Oh,
you remember what happens every time you find a flat planet, right?
no!
You remember this every time when a flat planet comes back, that's what happens.
It's so loud!
I'll explain in a second, Black Sparrow. First, we gotta take care of this. Shoot it!
Die!
Shoot it! Destroy it! Don't forget to use the cannon!
I did! I am!
I have been telling people that someone tried to steal my Sharingan, but
I got him.
the actual truth of the matter is I got clobbered in the face or sliced in the face by a fence post. And it wasn't fun. Look at that. Stitching all over my lower eyelid. The vehicle and human corpses show the telltale signs of Geth weapons fire. The Geth have been the Geth also been mangled by the Thresher Maw. At least they got what was coming to them.
God, if someone didn't make that clip, please do, because that was funny timing.
Yeah, it was.
I love flat planets. Ah!
Do I watch Dora the Explorer? I mean, not like presently. For two reasons. Number one, Dora the Explorer is no longer on television, I don't think. No, unless they
Sure?
maybe they rebooted it. I
What
don't
the
know.
heck? Do you see that?
What?
I thought it was moving around
Okay.
the X. What is it?
What do you?
There's like an X right there, right?
Sure.
Like right up here?
Yeah.
But where?
I mean, check your map. Might be the Thresher Maw or something like that. Thresher Maw
Oh,
nest.
maybe. Yeah, I bet you're right.
Battle remains, and then yeah, that's all it is.
Okay.
Wisteria, you were already in here. I don't know what you're looking for. In my mind, you barely left. Yeah, I mean, I
boy.
watched. Dora the Explorer was a little bit behind my time, but my sister was a Dora the Explorer fan.
I like Dora the Explorer.
Yeah. That's right. You're about the same age, my sister, so that makes sense.
Yep. Prothean data disk.
Searching the ruins, you discover a Prothean data disk. It must have been dropped by one of your Thresher Maw's many victims. You got bored of Moeka or of me?
You know, there's this cool thing called multi-twitch.
There's also this cool thing of just like finding content you actually like.
No! Shut up! Settle down. Look, a nice flat land. You have to be nicer.
Why? I'm actually curious as to where she's at. My guess is she's probably all the way down to the some of the later DLCs of 3.
Yeah?
There are actually a lot of them in 3.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a long one.
It's not gonna be as long as you think, because the big difference here is in Mass Effect 1, you could blast through this if you wanted to, but instead you're spending a lot of time driving around and checking stuff out, which is not a bad thing, right? That's part of the game, right? Is exploration and all that, but it's purely optional.
Oh yeah, I guess there's less of this.
There's just a lot more meat to Mass Effect 2 and 3,
Thank
and
God.
a lot less like space.
Driving.
To a certain detriment, you know, it is sad that you don't get to like explore and feel like you're charting new worlds and things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Arabian Night. What?
What?
Sorry, this is a good tune.
What's this?
I'm on my way to being a supervillain. I've realized the world no longer matters. It's time to take it out.
What's going on?
It's true. Every supervillain's descent begins with a with some horrific injury, right? Yes and no, cool dude. There is definitely the scanning aspect that is not fun
In
in 2.
in 2.
Instead of driving around on the planet, you instead looking at, you know how like you go in and you like check each
I'm
planet
lost.
before you land?
Yeah.
The big thing there is that you, instead of landing on the planet, you just put a cursor over the planet and see where there's like stuff to collect, and then you fire a probe at it, and then you get the stuff,
I see.
and then you just do that for another hour.
Oh. Well, I mean, the alternative is doing this for an hour. Is this better?
Yeah. I mean, at least it looks cooler. And you're fighting stuff. You're discovering like new tidbits of story and stuff. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. Ow!
But there is a lot of monotonous and honestly pretty bad driving in this.
Please die!
I missed the.
Mika's not doing so well.
I can't be touching while you're doing. Give you an evil laugh. Ha ha ha
That was not good.
ha ha ha.
I don't remember if it was you or someone else. Someone told me the best way to do an evil laugh. I think you did.
I told you this, yeah.
It was you. Is to let out all your air first.
Yep.
And then laugh.
Yep, that's the way to do it. If you've ever wondered how to do a good evil laugh and not just like phone it in, you got to breathe all the air out, and then you just got to keep trying to laugh with no air in your lungs. I know that sounds weird, but trust me, it works every time. You
Who's
ready?
shooting at me?
Just go. It's right up front. 12 o'clock. Miss. There you go. You just go.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
There's not a lot of breath support behind an evil laugh. Of course, as you get better at it, you can definitely do that, but it's just. There you go. Hey, Reagan.
Just one more outpost.
Okay, that
left.
wasn't so bad.
Playing video games teaches you how to control a space probe?
No.
No.
Do not try to control a space probe.
And also not a space rover. The trouble with that one is that people in real life don't get to use a PlayStation controller to control a space rover. And that sounds silly, but like, why couldn't you, right? It's just a vehicle that drives around with like wheels and stuff, right?
Yeah.
The issue is communication times. You can't drive like one of the Martian rovers with a controller because it takes 22 minutes to send a message from here to Mars. Which, you know how you get annoyed in a video game that you're playing when there's like 500 milliseconds of ping? Imagine 22 minutes of ping.
Why does it do this to me?
I don't know.
It just
B button's no
freaks
longer
out.
working.
And I have to press exit. The
That is
B
weird.
button. It's just the B button.
Actually, first YouTuber that noticed me, I mean, it's... Number one, I'm not really a YouTuber. I just perform for one. Thank you much for the follow, by the way.
True.
Number two, welcome to Twitch. And
Look
welcome
at
to...
this planet. It's kind
watch-
of comfortable.
It's actually kind of comfortable. The few hundred years, the planets will rip each other apart.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Wait, but Larry, did you see that?
Yeah.
Some Asari travel consortiums have already announced sponsorship of cruises to observe the spectacle.
Wow.
That's probably pretty cool, yeah, I'd imagine. Like watching a planet crashing into another planet. That's a good question, Frost. Now, for a lot of that stuff, you know, there are like there is FTL communication, so they get like some really
it's very
fast.
close.
Yeah,
The planet's right there.
it's right there. That's why they're already planning it. No, it's actually a teaching point that I actually use with the kids at the museum whenever I'm teaching like robotic stuff. Is like, how do you drive a robot that you can't see that's at the time that it's driving, and you can't tell it to stop if it like, you know, runs into an obstacle? And the answer is carefully.
Okay.
Welcome to the internet. It feels like I've seen that. Do you keep hitting that by accident, or?
I wanted to fly,
Oh, okay.
but yes.
What's the hardest Disney laugh to replicate? Like evil laugh? I don't know. They're all kind of the same. I mean, that sounds a little dismissive, but they all use that similar technique. It's not that wild.
True.
Probably Ursula's, maybe? Just because it's got that exquisite drag queen, like, smoker sound to it. That I know I couldn't just pull off outright. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
We all know that.
that's not me, like, making some weird contrived joke at Ursula. It was, the whole idea of Ursula was completely based off of, like, a very famous drag queen at the time.
What's this?
And she's fab.
Hello. Mine.
Yeah, I was reading an article about how people are upset that Disney was like trying to mix LGBTQI plus like characters into the fold,
Yeah.
and you know sometimes they're not very good at it, but they're like, it's, you know, only now, like they never had to deal with this before. Now they have to deal with this. Like, have you met Ursula?
Yeah. Right? Well, no, the problem for a lot of these people that don't like that
Yeah.
is that they don't mind it being a villain.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see. I suppose.
Yeah.
That being said, Ursula was the best part of Little Mermaid anyway.
I loved The Little Mermaid. I would watch that over and over and over and over again.
You know what we'd watch?
What?
Little Mermaid 2.
No! No, I didn't like that one.
You didn't like that one with her daughter?
I watched it a couple times. It just wasn't as good.
It
so I just
wasn't as good.
Went
I
back to The Little
agree.
Mermaid.
But sometimes you go on car trips, and sometimes your parents have an intricate and cute little setup where they have a little TV with a VHS or a VCR built into it. That they stick in the center console of the car so you can watch, or the kids can watch movies
Of
while they're
course.
driving. And sometimes there are only 2 tapes that are put into the car and stay in the car for several
Ever.
weeks and months at a time.
Oh no.
When's the last time someone watched Oliver? Oh man, I haven't watched Oliver and Company in a while. That was a fun movie. Hey Chenny, how you doing? There was a 2. It wasn't great.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's better
except-
daughter. There was also a 3.
Shh. Reagan likes 2.
That's okay. You can like.
You can like
You
things.
can like things.
You can like things.
I don't care.
There was really a 3rd Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
Oh god. I know there were multiple
It's like a prequel with Ariel's mom.
Oh, I've never seen that one.
Me neither. I just know that.
I've heard you know, the Cinderella sequels. I've heard the 3rd one's actually really good.
Me too.
And the 2nd one's bad.
Oh wow, look at the party that's up
Wow.
here. I feel like I'm in danger.
How much nightmare fuel's involved with 2? There's some pretty nasty stuff, mostly
Am
of
I
like
about to blow up? Ugh, let's see.
mostly of like Melody drowning.
Ugh, that's
That
scary.
bothered me a lot as a kid.
I don't like that.
I never watched Cars 2.
I never watched Cars or Cars 2 or Cars 3.
Please stop spoiling him, Little Mermaid 2. Hold on.
Don't spoil it.
I just want to know when Little Mermaid 2 came out. It came out 21 years ago! The statute of limitations on movies should be 20 years.
I'm glad I brought Garrus. I didn't know I'd have to go into somewhere and fight.
Also, I agree with you, Bacon Dragon. There were some pretty banger Aladdin sequels, I will say. Return to Jafar was pretty good.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Return to Jafar was pretty good, but you know what's really good?
What?
Really good? The 40 Thieves.
I heard that was, yeah.
I really enjoyed my time with the 40 Thieves. Lion King 2 was, well, yeah. It sometimes kind of felt a little fanficky. Like, I put my OCs in a Lion King, but like they were interesting and had their own thing going on. It was fine.
I feel invincible with this gun.
Y'all's opinion, is it data or data? If I want to feel scientific, I say data. If I want to just like be a normal person, I say data.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes, also 40 Thieves is good because they got Robin Williams back. That was a big deal. Like, Homer Simpson voice actor did fine, but you could tell it just wasn't there.
It's not the same. Who's shooting? Let me get my crate.
Because essentially what happened, Robin Williams riffed a lot in the original Aladdin. Just like, improv, and they would just like, draw what he improved. And then he refused to do the second movie due to Disney just being kind of a jerk, really a jerk about things.
Yeah.
And so they tried to write improv for Genie, and it just wasn't quite the same. It wasn't as off the cuff. Your brother loved Lion King 1.5. You know what? Did you watch that one?
I didn't watch it. I know of it.
Where Timon, you just see Lion King through 1 and 2 through the lens of Timon and Pumbaa. It was pretty fun. Like in a really cheesy, subversive way. It was fun.
1.5.
It was like getting to the second the second act of Back to the Future. I guess Act 3 of Back to the Future Part 2, where you essentially get to watch Back to the Future Part 1 again, but from slightly different angles.
Yeah.
It was
God.
Ooh.
Tolly scared me so bad.
Was it just one? Oh, okay. I get writing forced improv is an improv, and I think that's the point.
Stop making scary noises.
That's the Geth sound, Marissa. He's talking to you, and you know what he's talking? You know what he's saying?
Go away.
Ow, I'm on fire. Ow.
All clear.
Why has this world given me sentience only to burn me to death?
Was I supposed to get something? I just picked up stuff, but
You're here to take on the Geth. That's your business.
they didn't say like I did something.
No, not yet. Have you been in the back area?
Yeah.
Like you checked both rooms in the back and everything?
Yeah.
I don't know then. Surely there must be more Geth somewhere in here that we have not yet touched. You've been in both of those rooms.
Yep.
Huh. Double check just in case.
I did.
Just in case, I'm sorry. Timon and Pumbaa TV show, kinda, yeah. Hey, Shadows Epic, how you doing? Why was I programmed to feel pain?
A crate. I missed a crate.
Why is everything miserable? Another crate, Marissa. Look at this.
I did miss a lot of crates.
Look at all this stuff you could get.
Oh boy, can't wait for the game to yell at me again.
Your inventory
For having
is
too many
high.
things.
That's what you get for doing all the side quests.
Oh, boo, how dare I? How dare I try to enjoy the full game?
It is the game saying that pretty much, yes.
I missed another crate.
Did you check the computers in the back right there?
No,
Like far back right? Those screens look important.
I don't target them.
Okay. I was just checking. I wasn't sure if you got close enough or not. I just wanted to see. Remember the Aladdin TV show? I do. I remember the Aladdin TV show. I remember the Hercules TV show. They all relatively came out at the same time. And they were okay.
There are a lot of Disney sequels that were just like pilots for the shows.
Well, also, I think Defunct Land did a lot of this. Like Defunct Land TV
Yeah.
dug into this. This idea that, like, Disney realized that they could create a new movie that is epic and clean and wonderful, and they do that like once a year. And then they can get poorly made, or not poorly made, but not nearly as nicely made, more cheaply made sequels and TV spin-offs of those original ideas that they can just like ship off. Oh God!
What's happening?
You're under attack. Get in the thing. Get in the thing. The Geth dropship's back.
No! Why am I up here?
I do not remember the TV show for Little Mermaid. That's wild to me. I can't believe they did that. I never got really into Gargoyles, but I did watch a lot of Tailspin.
Owie.
I mean, Boomerang's still a thing, isn't it?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Leeli mentions like when Boomerang was the thing. I'm pretty sure it's a thing.
Strange. I expected one of these outposts to be the
Garrus,
main base of
how can you
operations
see?
for this incursion.
Screens.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission.
Fifth one.
Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside the star
Inside the
cluster.
house.
It must be a message from
Hey,
the
Oxy, come, how
primary
you doing?
Geth base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and take them out.
So I need to go back to every other planet.
Well, read the journal. What did Garrus say? I was thinking back.
There is a signal inside the base.
Geth incursions. Open it up. Find and destroy. Find and destroy the main Geth base of operations in the Grisham system of the Armstrong Nebula cluster. So there you go.
Cool.
Yes, there's a lot of good voices in there. You know who also is in Gargoyles? Is Captain Anderson.
Really?
Captain Anderson was lead Gargoyle. He was, yeah,
Cool.
same voice actor. I actually do remember watching a lot of the old DuckTales. I want to go back. Yeah, Keith David. Yeah, he was Goliath. I want to go and actually watch the new DuckTales because I've heard nothing but good things. Like, it seems fun and campy and
Didn't we watch a couple episodes
referential.
of it?
Maybe we watched like the first episode or something like that.
Oh boy.
Are you not done here?
No, I have one more thing.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just joyriding for fun.
You just really love driving the Mako.
Look at all that stuff over there I haven't gotten yet.
Yeah, I watched a lot of the old one as a kid, and then I have not had a chance to watch the new one yet, but I've heard good things.
Bum, 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 here in Duckburg.
There's aeroplanes. It's the
Duck World.
Duck World, that's right. Might solve a mystery
Mystery.
or rewrite history. DuckTales.
Woo!
Making
DuckTales. Woo!
Kind of harmonized in a fun way there. I wasn't expecting it. Yep, Keith David is also he's just a great voice in general. You gotta love yourself some Keith David.
Danger lurks behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do? Just grab onto some DuckTales. Woo! All right, let's leave.
Yeah, no, they referenced a lot of the other cartoons from that time. I guess if it's not on Disney Plus, you're probably gonna have a hard time finding some of that stuff. Yeah, unfortunately. I only remember the Mighty Ducks cartoon, and this is gonna be a weird thing because there was an interactive experience built into Disney Quest around it that never.
Have I not even looked at this one?
I don't know, or I think maybe it appeared.
Oh yeah, you're right.
At Disney Quest, which was a very limited time existence of an indoor Disney theme park that in theory was supposed to spread across the US. Where Solcrum and Notaban.
I can land on both.
That's probably the one.
Well, I want to look at the.
Oh, that's Notaban.
Oh,
Yeah.
nothing. Boring.
And blatantly point out Darkwing Duck was canceled. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, there was this pinball game, a living or human pinball game at Disney Quest, where everybody stood on little like pedestals that you could kind of like rock back and forth, and you could knock pucks around on a screen above you to try to score points against the other players. And as of 2016, which is like one of the last times I got to go to Disney Quest.
You went to Disney Quest in 2016?
I think so.
You had to be like...
Oh yeah, I was not young.
Yeah.
They still had it. It was not working great, and it was still covered in Mighty Ducks. Like aesthetic. I hated Disney so much for letting Disney Quest just die in a hole because they did not care. Yeah, it was operational until I think 2017 or 2018.
Wow.
They just let it die.
I mean, when you do something that's just revolving around technology so much,
It's tough.
it's so hard to keep up with.
So tough. And I get that, but like, I don't know, you can still go for it. Some of those rides were still really cool, like the Buzz Lightyear go-kart or bumper car cannon firing game, where everybody got into pairs into bumper cars that had a foam ball cannon built into them that they'd fire at each other.
All right.
That's cool, right?
That's cool.
Even if it's old, even if the Buzz Lightyear Star Command TV show's no longer on TV, is still pretty cool. Yeah, it just generally wasn't kept up to date. It is true. It is the Tomorrowland problem. That's what Disneyland Paris did well. Is that you go for a certain aesthetic that was timeless, like the Jules Verne sort of future world sort of idea. Yeah, or Star Wars, right? Star Wars will always look like Star Wars, no matter how future it is.
Yeah. What's this?
Buzz Lightyear movie. I remember it. It was actually the first 3 or 4 episodes of the show stitched together.
Yeah, I was saying a lot of movies were like that.
Yeah. Here we go. Are you the MCU space stuff? Sure. I want a Mass Effect world.
I know you do.
There's actually a Mass Effect ride at one of the Six Flags in the U.S.
What?
There is, yeah.
Why?
I'm not kidding.
Where?
There's actually a Mass Effect ride.
Why?
Yeah. EA, in preparation for I think Mass Effect 3, did a collaboration. Let me check with it.
Huh. Do you ride the Mako? God, I hope not. You're lucky to get out of that alive. Every day they're out there making
Yeah, you ready for this?
DuckTales.
Mass Effect New Earth is a theatrical motion simulator amusement park ride at California's Great America in Santa Clara, California. It is an adaptation of the Mass Effect video game series and features recurring characters from the franchise. New Earth opened on May 18th. What do you think? What year?
2000 and when did Mass Effect 3 come out?
2012.
So 2011.
2016.
No, what? What? Why? I thought you said it was the Mass Effect 3 thing. That doesn't make any sense.
I know. Do you remember the Aerosmith ride? How fast it is? Sure, yeah. I love the launch. 0-60 in 3 seconds on the Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster. I love launch coasters. It feels like the future. I feel like a lot of parks no longer want to do the big, I mean, it's expensive and hard to maintain, I suppose, like the big lift rides. Let's hear. 4.5-minute ride. Guests sit in the 80-seat action theater with a custom 60-foot 3D LED screen with 4K resolution. Audience's motion seats are equipped to simulate wind and water and equipped with leg pokers and neck ticklers.
Ooh.
What in the world is that? Guests also wear passive 3D glasses.
It's one of those 4D theater things.
Unfortunately, I would read you the plot, but it is actually spoilers for Mass Effect 3.
What? What was that noise?
Probably what's over in the next room.
No. There's a lot of them.
Wait, actually, you're right. Cool Dude, though. Cool Dude's right. I forgot about that.
What?
The Audience Drive simulator is a tourist ship which is repurposed from a disused military convoy. The ship is captained by a live-action actor who plays Conrad Werner.
What?
An obsessed fan of the original Mass Effect trilogy's main character.
Conrad's there? No way.
I love it. We need to go someday.
That's so weird.
Well, it does not show Shepard. It featured numerous, which makes sense because Shepard is whoever you want him to be. As
I
live
didn't do
guest
anything.
Geth falls. You hear music from across the room. On the monitor, Quarian stands before our hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of Worlds and Innocence Lost. Recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. Transmitter shuts down.
All right. Time to
Job well
loot.
done. Time to loot and hopefully get something for Tali.
Oh yeah.
It featured numerous elements of the Mass Effect universe, such as Shepard's companions, Garrus Vakarian, and Urdnot Rex. The
Rex lives.
The Rachni. And
Wait,
vehicles.
really? The Rachni live too.
Yeah. There you go. They reveal much about the evolution of Geth since the banishment of the Quarians.
Oh, that's helpful.
I'm sure Tali will have something to say about that.
You think so?
Yeah. Also includes vehicles like the Normandy and the Mako.
Great.
Yeah.
What do you have to say, Tali?
You lead. I'll follow.
Nothing.
Not here.
But why?
I love it. I really love it.
And that's still going?
Yeah.
Huh.
EA was all in for on getting into the theme park space.
Wow.
Previously to that, did Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare at the Carowinds Amusement Park in Charlotte, North Carolina. And it was apparently kind of a cool ride.
Oh, there's no door here. I can always go in this door.
What? The technology used for the ride screen was originally intended for Michael Jackson's This Is It tour prior to the artist's death.
Oh my god.
What?
That's weird.
Wedding reception party idea. I would love that if it weren't for the fact that it's in California and I'm in Wisconsin.
What if we just themed? Never mind.
I do not want a Mass Effect themed wedding.
I
That
was
seems
gonna
like
say-
far too much effort.
Oh, let's go before we burn up.
Mm-hmm.
All done. Oop. All done. No one has anything to say to me.
So wild, though.
Not even Tali.
Are there any other video game amusement parks? I'm trying to think if there are any rides that were based off of, or like amusements or themes made exclusively off of video game stuff.
Oh, it's literally talk to Tali.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you.
All right. You're right.
In theory, I can't remember if Tron the movie came out before the game or vice versa. I think it was the movie first and then the game like came out to sell it. I could be wrong.
Did something bad happen to the human girl with big guns? Yes.
She dead.
She is dead.
This is ours. This is the final side quest sweep, by the way. Well, thank you very much, Illy Jr. How you doing?
Tali!
We're fugitives on the road.
I asked the Tron question.
Very exciting, Shepard.
Thanks, Tali.
I
We
wonder
might-
what the
might wanna go around and
Geth
talk
say
to
us if
people
we get
about that.
caught.
You know what I mean?
Oh, she's excited. Yeah, you're right. She's excited that we stole the Normandy.
We stole the Normandy. She's like, ooh.
It's okay.
The Normandy's the best ship in the fleet. They'll never catch us.
I hope you're right.
Maybe leave and go back, because it was a certain event,
I should
and then
go.
you know what I mean.
The flag.
Oh, I see. It's Willie Jr. I
Shepard,
get it.
I need to talk to you. It's important.
Okay. Okay, what's up?
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You can just have the original. I don't want
We
it.
want to bring this data
I don't
back
need
to the
it.
migrant fleet.
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the
That's what
key
she's
to
gonna
helping
use
us
for her
reclaim our
pilgrimage?
homeworld.
I don't
If
want
I
you
give
to
this data,
leave
your
us.
pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away.
Aw.
I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Seren.
Okay.
But my people need this.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to
Everything.
study it.
Not
It could
right
take
away. Not
years,
right away.
But it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
My question was, what came first,
Go
Tron
ahead.
the game or
Make a
Tron the
copy.
movie?
My people, I owe you a great debt. One I can never repay.
Not right away.
The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Seren and his Geth armies are defeated.
I've never been able to put an
Good.
exact,
I
like,
never wanted anything more.
Thank you,
pin
Shepard.
precisely on what accent the Quarians are supposed to have.
I don't think it's a particular accent necessarily.
I suppose not. You'll hear a lot more Quarians in 2,
Okay.
and they kind of bounce around a lot in terms of what sort of accent they have.
Well, that'd be exciting because we haven't met any other ones.
And one that's voiced by one of the Baldwin brothers, and is very did not try to go any sort of accent.
Okay. Let me in. All right, that quest is done. Mark it off. It only took us half the stream to do one quest.
Okay, but that was a really, really big one. Like, that was 5 stations you had to go do. That's a big piece. Now you think of Australian accents.
Newton system and the Kepler Verge.
I mean, it's definitely supposed to be
Message from
kind
Admiral
of...
Hackett, Commander.
No!
Passing it through.
We just received your report.
Oh.
Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another
Yeah, I'll talk to
foothold
him.
in the region.
I just want to make sure I get all my quests done.
You saved a lot of human lives on this mission.
I want to save
Hack it
every
out.
lives.
You'll have time. I just want... I don't want you to miss out on
Dialogue.
character content if you want to listen to all of it.
Dialogue. I bet Joker's excited.
Yeah. You watch FMOD and Pierce is your favorite? Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm so sweaty right now.
Same.
It is. We're gonna like lose calories in here. It's gonna
We're
be,
just gonna... It's like a sweat
it's gonna be
lodge.
great.
Oh, damn it. No sign of pursuit? I was hoping the council would send some ships after us. I was looking forward to putting the Normandy through her paces. Figured I'd get to see what this ship can really do.
Saren's still out there. Maybe we'll get a chance to play hide and seek with Sovereign.
You know, it doesn't seem like much fun when you say it, Commander. So you need something?
No,
I have to go.
Just want to
All
check.
right, see ya.
I have to go.
Our access is like they're entirely determined by where you live and how you learn the language that you speak. That's it.
Yep.
It has nothing to do with DNA or anything like that. It has everything to do, nothing to do with nature and everything having to do with nurture. You'd be born in Jamaica, and but like move to Russia like 3 months into your life, and you're not gonna speak Russian in a Jamaican accent. You're gonna speak Russian in a Russian accent. Or whatever region you are in.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
He doesn't care.
No.
What's your opinion on the last
He's not
mission?
allowed to, Marissa.
Input? Hell, I don't know. We're fighting giant machines.
I thought I was
Gonna end there.
All in all,
Marissa, you've made such a poor choice.
The last mission where I saved his life at the expense of another teammate.
Keep in mind, in their brains, it's not like at this point, it's no longer Vermeer. It's going to the Citadel and then leaving. That's their last mission. That's the last mission in their head. It's not.
Yeah, they're gonna
God,
run
I
along.
don't know.
So were the Turians.
Okay.
We gave them a boot in the ass.
I think we're gonna need a bigger boot, Commander.
Hey.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
It is always curious, yeah, what all those people on those computers are doing next to Joker. He's true.
Hopefully something important.
I'm sure there's a lot of other information. You know, it's like Star Trek, right? You need like at least 5 people in the captain space.
I miss
helm.
these doors all the time. I miss these doors.
That's just your room.
Ah, jeez.
The other side, though, is who you want to have relations with.
Kiss me.
Kiss me.
Dr. Chocolate. Wait.
Well, thank you much, Willie Jr. I appreciate it.
It's strange, being a fugitive from the Alliance.
Anything to say?
This crew has
Wow.
sacrificed everything for you, Shepard. Don't let us down. It's strange. This crew...
Oh, she
Wow,
doesn't,
that's it.
doesn't
She
even
didn't-
want to talk about Kane's headaches
Not
anymore.
going to talk about Kin's headaches. Is Liara okay, though? Did she get some rest? Is Dr. Chocolate's a really good
She's
doctor?
the best.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
It's probably the same thing, but you could do it anyway.
This?
Yeah.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay.
I get the feeling.
Why have you done this?
I just wanted
Of course,
to talk.
Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
Nothing.
I should go.
You're on
Goodbye,
point. Don't
Shepard.
worry. It's gonna happen. It just can't happen till Ilos.
Kiss me.
You can have it happen tonight if we start Ilos before we go. Just saying.
We'll see.
All I'm saying is, don't feel obligated to finish like the collectathons.
I want to do all the journal stuff.
It's gonna take you a long time. Like, definitely do all the ones that have interesting like story
Stealing an Alliance
ramifications.
ship? Risky stuff.
Rex likes it though.
I
You
know.
You know it.
But
I
I'm
know
right
he is.
behind you, Shepard. It's the least I can do.
Yeah.
Everyone else thinks I'm crazy.
Sometimes crazy is the best way to go.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't catch us before we get our hands on Sarah.
You and me both.
You'll get us through, Shepard.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Shepard. Last time, Garrus was very sweet and thanked me for bringing him.
I can't
Shepard.
believe we stole the Normandy. It's risky, but hopefully it'll pay off.
We'll be fine, Garrus. Just be ready when we find Saren.
Yes, Commander.
I thought he was gonna be. I definitely thought he was gonna be like, Shepard, I wanted to thank you.
I have blushed.
Where's Nub Nub? Here.
He's here.
Can you play now?
Yeah? The game's right here. You put it right here.
Yeah, you're right.
They don't need to see my face.
Via the camera, though, it looks like your face is just engulfed.
Yep. Oh. Okay, I gotta go. I keep forgetting. It's like something. Kepler.
Verge.
Kepler Verge Newton System. Kepler Verge Newton System. Kepler Verge Newton System.
You're a subscriber? You're probably a follower of. Are you talking about YouTube channel or Twitch stream? Because unfortunately, the kind of words are kind of mixed around. For Twitch, a subscriber means that you're paying $4.99 US a month to be subscribed to the channel, or you're subscribed via Amazon Prime. Prime Gaming.
Does Mass Effect support LGBT relationships?
Patching it through.
I'll
I've
explain in a minute.
received some information I thought you'd want to see, Commander.
I don't
Someone
want
is
to
killing
talk to
former
you.
Alliance scientists.
Oh no!
There've been
Okay,
4
I do want to
deaths in the
talk
past
to you.
month.
I'm happy to look into it, Admiral. What can you
I'm
tell
happy
me?
to look into
We
it.
found a connection between the scientists and you.
Me?
They all worked on a classified project several years ago on a cruise.
Hey, remember a Coos when everybody you knew and loved died?
Ugh. That's so weird.
This can't have anything to do with what happened to me on Akuz.
Those Thresher Maws killed dozens of soldiers. If this was more than just an accident,
It
we
was
need to know.
Thresher Moss?
Commander,
I've killed like
Shepard,
3 of them
what
already.
you do with this is up to you. I just thought you'd want to know.
Well, I keep
There
finding
was one
these.
other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting
Wasn't
his
this
last known
my
coordinates. Good luck.
I think I think this is the Doctor at Risk. Yeah, I think Hank is just giving you more information.
Okay.
Was that
Must
it?
be there.
Yeah.
I want to survey first.
So, yeah, the first game is not very LGBT friendly, I'll say. The only thing that could be construed as an LGBT relationship is yours between FemShep and Liara, which at the time of 2007, to be fair, was kind of still a pretty big deal for like a mainstream video game. Definitely a little bit more on the male gaze, wish fulfillment. and a little less like actually standing up for LGBTQI plus rights, but was there, right? 2 was not. Yeah, apparently. Oh, they actually voiced all lines for all 3 romances. Oh man. In 2, they really did start setting up for more relationships like that, but I think in the last second, some higher ups decided to pull the plug on it, fearing retribution from news media.
But you can kiss aliens.
You can kiss aliens. You can kiss more aliens in 2 than you can kiss in 1. But they all have to, I guess, look vaguely heterosexual or else problems.
Or else.
Or else. Sex box!
Sex box?
What a line. So I finished Coder and Coder 2. Fair enough, Dwarven. I do recommend trying to give the series a chance now that the Legendary Edition's out, just because it's so much better in all regards.
What's this?
Like little buggy boys. Look them.
Are they gonna kill me?
No, I think they're completely neutral. But there are a couple of dead dudes around.
Oh no! No, I'm so sorry!
You
I didn't
squished
mean
it!
to.
You squished that little one's dad! Right in front of him!
I did not mean it!
I can't believe you've done this!
I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave. Excuse me. Ah!
I can't believe you've done this.
I killed his dad! Or his mom, I'm not sure.
For 3, there is, they kind of like built up towards it. Let's see here. In 3, as a male shepherd, you have a choice between in terms of like gay relationships, you have a choice between a new character that doesn't come in until 3, who's I like actually quite a bit. A little ham-fisted in certain ways, but he's a pretty cool dude. And then actually Caden Alenko.
What? You can be gay with Caden?
But only in 3, not in 1.
Oh my gosh, how exciting. Caden! The Bi King we all knew.
Bi King. In 3, then, you can, there is explicitly, like, a lesbian romance character that's not Liara and not an Asari, like a human character. You cannot, fun fact, you cannot, Bi
Please.
You actually cannot have a homosexual relationship with Ash Williams, which from a narrative standpoint kind of makes sense. She's a little bit more traditional family values kind of person, you know what I mean?
I don't like that, but okay.
The person they introduced
I made
otherwise,
it to
that's
heaven.
pretty cool.
Uh-oh.
Like
It's
her a
not
lot.
heaven anymore.
It's not happening anymore.
It's scary. This is scary. What are you?
Femshet Tali, I wish. Do relationships carry over between games? Yes. Absolutely. So, like, when Marissa will romance Liara in this game, Liara will remember.
I'm gonna have to break it off later.
Other characters will remember as well. If you decide that you want to date another alien or something like that, you do have to pretty much break it off with Liara. And then if you keep it up into the 3rd game, that they will also remember that too.
Can I go back to Liara if I wanted?
Sure.
Will she know that I broke up with her and then got back together?
I'm trying to remember. I think you still have the option. She's gonna be a little jilted though. You're gonna have to like kind of talk her in. If that makes sense.
We'll see. Where am I? Science station. Wow.
Science station.
Uh-oh.
That's where the doctor's supposed to be. It doesn't look like the doctor's doing too good though. Probably.
He probably needed that.
The Metagel you just stole?
Yeah.
Liara of all characters would know. Well, she is kind of really the only character you can, in theory, romance all 3 games.
Are you guys okay?
They're doing that dance in the back again.
I know.
They're fine.
All right. Well, you guys can come too. You're not, like, you're invited.
Legend of Heroes Memorial style. I really love the fact that the decisions you make in the trilogy jump from game to game. I think that is one of my favorite bits of this whole thing.
What are these little geometric things floating through the air?
I guess they're just there. That's when you get the high def version of the dust from Mass Effect 1.
I got him. Ah! Ah! Ah!
No, but I really love that it feels like the decisions that you make are important.
No, please.
Maybe I'll talk more
I'm just
later.
a baby.
I'm just a baby with an explosive pistol.
I'm just a baby.
Don't forget, you got all the powers too. Dad.
DCM is hot.
Dad. I'm just a baby. Insta-kill pistol.
Oh no!
Sorry. The Krogan, the ultimate human tank, or biological tank, takes 2 shots.
Shut up. Shut